Learn to play against the guy.
Yeah, you gotta learn the counterplay. You gotta figure out what's going on. Sorry, I had to restart my stream, gang. My encoder settings were not correct, and I had to go out and actually like change them. Things seem to be running smoothly now. We should be good.
I'm gonna play the ghoul.
Boo.
What's up? I had to like completely.
You guys were.
Yeah, I had to completely restart my stream and everything. My encoder settings were like all completely off.
I heard you guys having a conversation. I didn't want to interrupt, but.
Yep. In Dead by Daylight, there was a new killer that just dropped. Ghoul Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul has joined Dead by Daylight. And he's really good.
That's cool.
And then they have a legendary skin, which is actually Rize, who I actually usually prefer playing her because she seems way more appropriate to be in the fog.
Why, my friend? Because she taught him.
No, Rize. Rize was the one who was like merged into him. That's the reason Kaneki even becomes a ghoul. Her organs were transplanted into him. She's the one who's like a gray, like psycho. Like she's the one who really like deserves to be in the fog. She's a killer.
Yeah.
That does make sense.
Why, sweet little Kaneki. I've always thought it was kind of messed up. I was like, why is Kaneki in the fog? Like, y'all doing our boy dirty.
Hey, they gave us both of them though.
Exactly. That's one of the reasons I usually play Rize over Kaneki. It's because she seems a little more appropriate.
I love the couple of episodes with Jason when he does all that mean stuff. You know what I'm talking about? He got that centipede. Well, oh my god, that was my favorite part.
That's the craziest part. The fog literally takes Kaneki right after he gets released from jail. He like literally goes through that horrible experience, like the centipedes in his ear and the cutting off his fingers and stuff. He literally opens the doors to leave Jason's place, and that's when the fog takes him.
That's really cool.
How effed up is that?
You know how I like to run cellar? The way that Jason was in those scenes, like, reminded me so much of my cellar persona.
Oh yeah. I could see that. I could definitely see that.
Calm, collected, but sadistic.
Sadistic, yeah. Just absolutely dark.
Uh-huh. Big smile on his face with those dice white teeth and those eyes that just don't tell any emotion.
I'm gonna need to count back from 1,000 by sevens.
Yeah, that.
Why? Oh, it's so you don't lose your mind while I'm utterly destroying it. Oh!
Count backward from 1,000 in increments of 7.
7.
Snip. 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 Snip.
Oh, you're doing real
Oh
good.
my
It
God.
seems like you've got this mastered. Let me go put this centipede in your ear and brain and then see how you do. What?
Yeah. Dude, they picked a Vietnamese centipede too. Like, that's the meanest one.
Yeah, those suckers are horrible. Horrible.
Yeah, you
And
remember Sean.
Oh, yep, I remember Sean well, and the slight fear I had that Sean would get out every time I came by your place.
Uh-huh.
Like, he's in there, right?
Man.
Yeah. Okay. I remember I was over there one time, and you were like, I don't see him in there. And then later on, you were like, no, he's in there. And I was like, good, because my butthole was really clenched for the last hour.
That was the night he was in the doll head, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. You were,
Oh,
you
man,
sure
yeah,
were like, I don't see him, and I'm like,
Dude, he was so ill-mannered. We did have another centipede for a little while. Unfortunately, he's passed away as well. But his name was Mr. Business, and he was much better tempered. I could play tug of war with him, actually.
Oh, that's cool.
The Super Destroyer is ready.
Yeah,
for the
you
next
could like hold a cricket or a roach or something with the tongs, and then like get him to grab it, and then like do a little back and forth where he'll pull it and then I'll pull it. It was a lot of fun.
Something is still off. I might do a full system read here, gang, before we get into this. I don't know why, but I did a. I'm assuming it's got to be from. I did an update on my drivers for my video card, and something is going on with the encoding. The encoding keeps getting overloaded, and it's causing a lag issue. Give me a moment, gang. I'm gonna cut down. I'm gonna stream again. I'm gonna tweak some settings, and I will be right back.
Aye, aye, Captain.